What it do, trainers and players? It's your boy Blazin Squid coming back to you live with the post commentary. I know you guys are not going to be able to see my facial expressions during this matchup, but we do fight the 7 Green Arrow, also known as Isaac Garcia, my younger brother. He's basically the Luke to the Shady. He's my Luke to Shady, bro. Like, they used to be the Pokemon brothers, or Pokemon brothers too. He actually got me into it. I think Luke got Shady. I don't even know. I don't know the detail. But yeah, Isaac is bringing the Tabu Koko, the Mega Pidgeot, the Shaman, the Latios, Buzzwole, and Rotom Heat. I was expecting Sand Team. I'm like, fudge. I'm like, oh shoot, okay, like, what? What do I do? Like, I was debating like Mammal lead and get my rocks up to kind of like neutralize his things, but I'm like, what if he has taunt on the Tabu Koko? And I'm like, oh my god. So eventually I just came down, as I said, alright, look, Tabu Koko, as long as he's not a physical hitter, special. Pidgeot special, Shaman special, Rotom Heat special, Latios is special. The only physical hitter he has is Buzzwole, and then our side, all we have for special attacking is Gardevoir. So it's kind of funny, like, we kind of had the opposites. But I'm going to just jump into this battle real quick to kind of show you guys how it went down. So I am going to lead off with Mega Gardevoir as he leads off with Tabu Koko. And I'm like, okay, this is great. Great and bad. Great and bad as in, I'm going to be able to hit off, I'm going to be able to eat any hit he wants to throw at me. But he's going to realize I am a Salt Vest. So here comes up the Misty Terrain. He's on an air balloon, I guess, to kind of avoid Mamoswine's earthquakes, if that was a thing. And as here, you're going to see he's going to go for a Volt Switch. So I'm like, okay, let's see. And that does 28 damage. I'm like, what? In the electric terrain? I'm like, okay, Gardevoir. Yo. Wow. And then this does about like a good 45%. I'm like, okay, you know, it's not that bad. I believe in Moonbass, which is base 90 instead of base 80, like Side Shock. Should take it out. He goes for the Hurricane. I'm like, that is just pitiful damage. And Gardevoir's just eating it up. And no confusion, which is great. We go for the Moonblast, and it takes it out. So I'm like, wow, this, okay. No Mega Pidgeot. This is great turn of events for us. We're like, alright. We have Isaac on his toes. We have him on his toes. He sent in Latios, which he had no answers. Like, he knew he brings in Buzzwole. I'm going to switch into Arcanine. It was going to be mind games back and forth. He was Choice Specs, I believe he told me. And, dude, Choice Specs is just not even enough. So, I go for this Moonblast, super effective. I was hoping he would stay in. I did have the Shadow Sneak. Like, he felt like it might have been a roll if he had gone for another Shadow Ball and went killed. Actually, I was at 99 damage and I went down to 54. I would have lived another one. As he goes for the Overheat. Overheat does nothing. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, we live on 2 HP. I'm like, Gardevoir's my MVP. Like, within 5 turns already, Gardevoir is going to be my MVP in this matchup. Like, there's no other way around it. As he does bring in his Shaman now. So I'm like, okay, Shaman, cool, whatever. What does Shaman want to do? As he is gonna, hard switch. So it's like a double switch. Now, I'm gonna switch out, saying, okay, kind of scope out. I want to take this Leaf Storm. And, well, I wanted to go take, like, I don't know, I should have already stayed in. I didn't have Icicle Crash, which was very unfortunate of myself to do. An Icicle Crash would have taken this out, but we are able to take out, we'll take the Leaf Storm, not as well as I want to, but as you know, we are training for Golbat. So Golbat is going to give us that bulk we need on this team. That bulk plus that support. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the safe U-turn. I was hoping I would outspeed. Actually, this was a Scarf Shaman, which was great prep on his part. It would have taken me out probably. No, actually, at -2 resist. Probably not. We didn't want to risk it. he already switches out. I'm kind of like trying to just scout here what this Rotom wants to do here, as he does go for the Vault Switch. So I'm like, okay, there's a chance it might be Scarf, and kind of revealing, I'm like, okay, he outsped Arcanine, so it has to be Scarf. So here I'm just gonna go for the Flame. I was going for the Flare Blitz just to get that take out the Rotom. Really, like, I was hoping it would actually lock himself into a fire move. I kind of regret myself not bringing Extreme Speed, because Extreme Speed would have taken out the Rotom, as you just saw there. But we wouldn't have gotten off this huge damage that we just did on top of Coco. So it's a win and a loss, but I would have preferred the Extreme Speed. But I guess because of the Mismagius, I really didn't want to bring it. But as you can see, actually, Latios it's already in range to die from Extreme Speed. Rotom is within range to die from Extreme Speed. He brought dual Scarfers, you know, Rotom and Shaman. So Extreme Speed would have been really good, but that's just my fault. So here I'm trying to like predict another electric move, as he is gonna go for the Nature's Madness. He outplayed me there. That was nice. I could have just Flare Blitz and we could have got rid of this. But great move by Isaac, as I am just gonna go for the chip damage. Mamoswine didn't really have anything to do here, since the Sand Team did not come. I was hoping to utilize that Sand Team well. I almost went with like a Hail Team just to counter this Sand. Like, oh, he brings in Sand, so I go for the Hail. So now Extra Juice is not as viable and kind of forces him to switch and, you know, make really hard predictions and moves. But yeah, we're just gonna reveal here with Scarf as we go for a U-turn, knock it out, just keep the momentum going in our favor. In case you wanted to, like, I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna go back into Arcanines, get some more lefties. Yeah, just munch on those lefties. Just kidding. But yeah, so leftovers, kind of go for another Protect, scout what we're up against right here. And as you will see here, I'm gonna just go for the Protect and see what he locks himself into. I'm like, okay, either Isaac can make a bold play here, like he can go for the Leaf Storm, predicting me to switch out, or not. And I'm like, you know what? I'm actually trying to get into his head. I think I can live in Earth Power and just go for the Flare Blitz. Isaac over predicts. He thought I would switch into my Swellow, but that's not how it went down, and he kind of switched into a thing, but it just wouldn't have worked out for me because Swellow outspeeds him by about 1 point, and Manaphy was also Scarf. He was not, I don't think he was Scarf. Actually, I think he was Triple Scarf. Was he Triple Scarf? I don't even remember now. I think he told me, yeah, I think he told me it was Triple Scarf. That's what it was. He was Triple Scarf on Rotom. Yeah, he was Triple Scarf. So he actually would have outsped me. So he tried to make that hard read and switch out, but it didn't work out for him. I'm gonna go for the I went for the Protect, trying to scout. Saw the Earth Power. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna now hard switch into Swellow because I know he's locked into this. By this turn of events, I was like, okay, it's guaranteed Isaac is locked into this. So I'm just gonna Brave Bird because Rotom doesn't want to take the Brave Bird. Buzzwole doesn't want to take a Brave Bird. Shaman doesn't want to take the Brave Bird. And Isaac is gonna go into his thing. He probably should have sacked Buzzwole, but I think he felt Buzzwole would put in more work. But yeah, at this turn of events, he could have probably worked with those two Scarfers, but I guess he didn't want to lock himself into. I guess knowing that Manaphy was thing and whatnot. But yeah, at this point in the match, it's just already GG. The only way Isaac can win was like he has to land every Leaf Storm and crit every time. Like legit every time, just crit Leaf Storm. I don't even think a crit Leaf Storm takes out Arcanine. Actually, it does a lot, which is pretty impressive for a Shaman. So yeah, here I'm adamant Isaac is modest and he will win the speed tie and take on my Shaman, which was very unfortunate as I was going for the U-turn to get that momentum and switch into Arcanine, which would have taken that Leaf Storm very well, but would have died next turn, unfortunately, because as you will see here, we're going to get the Intimidate off. We're going to go for the Flare Blitz. As Isaac is going for the second Leaf Storm, I'm not going to go for Protect because there's no reason to. And look how much that does. I was like, whoa. And it was a crit. I'm like, he's at -2. Like, how is that possible? He got a crit. So imagine if we would have actually U-turned into Arcanine, taken that crit. But we just could have actually... Yeah, at -4, we would have just kind of switched into Manaphy, U-turn. Hopefully win the speed tie again and just knock it out, which I believe 2 U-turns would have done. Since it's super effective, and Isaac was invested in just speed and special attack. So, yeah, I'm just like, okay, whoa. I gotta make sure he does not crit me again. If he does crit me again, I want to make sure I just go into Zygarde and kind of go for the extreme speed, which he does have the priority. And as you will see here, this actually does a good chunk, 40%. I mean 40 HP. I have the lefties, so it's something we can wall all day. I could just tease Isaac here and just kind of go for the Dragon Dance, but it was between giving the kill to Arcanine or give it to Zygarde, and I feel like Zygarde deserves at least a kill this week. Since last week was just RNG, man. We just lost to RNG. We just lost to RNG again versus Jesse in the mono dubs. And overall, I over prepped for the Sand team, which was my fault. I should have prepped for everything. But I'm thankful I actually brought the sassy Assault Vest Gudra, Assault Vest Gardevoir. Gardevoir just... It really scared Isaac. It was a great mon overall. It ate like 4 hits, man. What was it? It took a Volt Switch, it took the Hurricane, it took a Shadow Ball, it took the Overheat. It was wrecking out there this week. So I'm going to have to give a MVP to Gardevoir this week, which is great. Everyone else did their part. Arcanine, you were up there as well. You got those Intimidates off. You're able to kind of scare that Shaman. You were able to scare the Shaman. You scared the Buzzwole. You kind of forced the Rotom to switch out, get those huge Flare Blitz off. But with that said, it's great that we're back on a winning track. Another winning streak. It is just one game. We're gonna have to start prepping for week 4 as soon as possible. We're gonna have Golbat. Super excited. Swellow, thank you for the 2 kills you contributed to this team. Pass it on to Golbat. I think it passes on to Golbat. But yeah, man, I'm pretty gonna make another trade for week 5. So stay tuned for that. You'll see who that is pretty soon. But with that said, if you're a player, hit that subscribe button. Players, hit the subscribe button. Trainers, hit that like button. If you're a hater, hit that dislike button. Y'all are amazing. Stay blazing. Squid out.